Good afternoon, everybody. Let's get right to your headlines on this Monday afternoon. Several Alabama state systems hacked, how this could impact you. Plus, a woman pleads guilty in a hit and run where a young girl was injured, and the victim of a Mobile homicide identified. Let's begin News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you on this Monday afternoon. I hope all of you had a great weekend. And all you mothers, I hope you had a nice Mother's Day. I know I did. The weather held out for most of us over the weekend, which was nice. And I hope that all of you had a chance to get out and enjoy some of our beautiful Gulf Coast weather, if you had beautiful Gulf Coast weather, because I know it was a little bit iffy in some parts. Some people didn't experience any rain, and then other people had some severe weather. So hopefully you had some nice weather. Let's go ahead and get right to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, the officials with the Alabama governor's office say several statewide systems have been impacted by hackers. A press release from the governor's office did not specify which systems were hacked, but they said they're working with a cybersecurity firm to investigate and restore the impacted services. The hack was discovered Friday night. There could be some temporary disruptions to your ability to get on state-run websites. No word on when that work will be finished. Number 4, a Florida man is accused of breaking into his ex's home through her dog door. Kaylin Ross is charged with burglary. Escambia County deputies say the ex woke up to see Ross in her bed. The arrest report says they struggled. She hit him in the nose and he left the same way he came in, through the doggy door. Number 3, the woman accused of hitting an 8-year-old girl with her SUV and driving off pleads guilty. Catherine Rolek pleaded guilty this morning to leaving the scene of an accident. Rolek was originally charged with leaving the scene of an accident, reckless endangerment, and assault for last year's hit and run on Kraling Road in Alberta. Investigators say the 8-year-old girl was waiting for her bus when Rolek hit her. The child was taken to Sacred Heart Hospital. She survived. Rolek will be sentenced in July. Number 2, a suspect is in custody accused of firing at cars along Dauphin Street. Officers say a man was firing shots around Dauphin and Blacklawn Streets this morning. Neighbors sitting on their front porch saw the man pull a gun and open fire at passing vehicles. Officers managed to arrest him around Monterey Street. Investigators tell us only one car was hit by bullets. The man was taken into custody for a mental evaluation. No word on what charges he could face. And number 1, Mobile police have identified the people involved in a deadly shooting on Mother's Day. Investigators say 25-year-old Jordan Fantroy Adams went to a home on Driftwood Drive off of Dauphin Island Parkway yesterday and killed his stepfather, 55-year-old Henry Maddox. Police tell us Adams then barricaded himself inside the house. SWAT officers went into the house and took him into custody. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. And we are also following some breaking news off of Moffett Road. There is a SWAT situation at a home off of Moffett Road. I can't remember the exact intersection off the top of my head, but we have a crew headed out that way. Actually, we have a crew there right now. We're going to bring you the very latest on what is happening out in West Mobile later today on News 5. Okay, everybody, let's get to our question of the day. What is the greatest act of kindness that you have ever experienced? What is the greatest act of kindness you have ever experienced? Let's see what you guys have to say. Amanda says when she was 16, she was stranded in her car during a snowstorm, no cell phone though back then. A kind older couple took the chance on picking up a stranger and they drove her home. Cynthia said she had breast cancer. Her boyfriend stayed with her through surgeries, infections, and pain and is still with her today. Oh, wow, Tracy, I am the recipient of a double organ transplant. I live because of the kindness and selflessness of my donor and his family. Let's see. Megan says someone found her wallet on the side of the road and she had put it on the back of her car when she was filling up gas. A trucker found it and had his wife contacting me by finding me online. She mailed it back and everything was still in it. That's nice. Linda says, a family made the decision to donate their deceased loved one's organs and I received a kidney. Thank you is too small. I agree with that. That's selfless for sure. Let's see. I was a single mom and couldn't tie my young son's tie. My dad was out of town and the neighbor was gone. My friend called her dad and he got in his car and drove over just to tie my little boy's tie. So sweet. So there are so many sweet acts of kindness, and you might enjoy reading some of those. And we're going to keep that question of the day up until 5:30 tonight. So if you want to, I can't even get to all of them because there's so many great ones. But if you would like to read where people are experiencing kindness, just go and read those. It'll make you feel good on this Monday afternoon. All right, now we want to get to our poll of the day, and this had to do with Mother's Day. We asked, are you traveling for Mother's Day? So today we asked, did you travel for Mother's Day? We're just kind of gauging whether most people stay locally or whether they go out of town to see their moms. So if you haven't voted in our poll of the day about whether you did travel, you can say yes or no, and you can participate in that poll of the day until 5:30 tonight on WKRG's Facebook page or WKRG.com. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for me for News 5 Now. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and I will see you back here for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock. Have a great afternoon.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.